This video is sponsored by Chirp Audio. Check the link in the description box and use promo code LittleJohn5 for $5 off your order.
Today, we're going to be checking out the Nostepinne. What the Nostepinne is like the grandmother of all yarn ball winders. You've probably seen one of these before. What you do, you crank with your hand, it creates these convenient little cakes. Let me pull this some right here. Well, the cakes are nice because they are a center pull, but before those ever existed, there was the Nostepinne. They have been called many names throughout history, but the word Nostepinne originates from Scandinavia and in Norway. Fun little fact, boys who were interested in girls would give them a Nostepinne to let them know that they were interested. You know, some people prefer jewelry, but the more ornate the wood, the more handy the craftsman. This is a very labor-intensive tool, but luckily our sponsors, Chirp Audiobooks, can help us. You'll be able to do two things at once. You'll be able to crochet and catch up on your latest book that you've been missing. I've binge-watched the entire season of Bridgerton, which was based off the book The Duke and I can't wait for season 2, so therefore I listened to it instead. It's called The Viscount Who Loved Me, and trust me, it's even hotter than a TV series. I definitely recommend it. There's absolutely no subscription, and they have tons of limited time deals. They have hundreds of audiobooks that are up to 95% off. And with the coupon code LittleJohns5, you'll receive a $5 discount on your next order. With all the sales that they have going on, you'll probably end up with a ton of books for free. So make sure you check all the information down in the description box below. So let's show this Nostepinne in action. We're going to begin with a slip knot. We're going to place your slip knot on your Nostepinne, and we're going to drop that down into the little ridges on your Nostepinne and pull. This little ridges help keep your yarn from slipping off. So let's start. I'm going to place my thumb right here. We're going to be wrapping the yarn away from your body. So let's begin. We're going to wrap loosely. This loose wrap will be the center pull of your ball. Alright, now that I got that loosely wrapped, I'm going to push it down a little bit. And what we're going to do, we're going to start wrapping in an X form. So let me show you. We go, whoops, sorry. You start up to the top, touch the top of the wood here, and drop down to the bottom, touching the bottom of the wood. Up to the top, touching the top of the wood, and down to the bottom, touching the bottom of the wood. As you do that, you're going to continue to turn your device towards yourself. So wrapping the X up and down, turn toward yourself. Up and down, turn toward yourself. Just keep repeating that. So continue with this motion until it begins to form like an egg shape. So pause your video here and I'll show you what it looks like when it begins to form an egg. Alright, this is what it looks like so far. You can continue to wrap in this manner, but your ball will be shaped like an egg, but regardless, you will still have a center pull. But if you want your ball to look more like a cake, I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now that we have our base, I want you to take your hand and put it up top. Remember how last time we were touching the top of the wood at the top and touching the wood at the bottom? We're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to keep the yarn wrapped on the ball itself. So let me show you. We're going to go up. Remember, not touching the wood, and back down, not touching the wood. It's the same manner. Let me pull it down so it's not blurred. And turn. If you keep doing it like this, it will no longer be like an egg shape. It'll turn more into a cake. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to continue wrapping this into a little cake, and I'll let you see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, I decided not even to finish winding this thing. It just made me so sad and frustrated, so I don't even want to do it. But I did create a cake that I made with it yesterday, and this is what it looks like. It's not as pretty as this cake off my machine, but it still has a center ball pull. Alright, I do not recommend this thing. It's so labor intensive and it takes so long. If I just use my wine ball crank thingy, it just goes so much faster. So I'm going to give you my final review on this little gadget here. On a scale of 1 to 5 balls of yarn, I'm going to give this 1 ball of yarn only because it's a nice piece if you want to have something decorative in your house. And if you're a stickler for history, then it's for you. Other than that, it's not worth it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you check out Chirp Audiobooks. All their information will be down in the description box below. And with Little John 5, you'll receive $5 off your order. Alright guys, I'll see you all on the very next tutorial. Bye!